Heartbreak Hotline, the disappearance of Lori Paige, when the enemy is your father, App 1.
Hello? No, you lying. You serious, right? So they found her. Okay. And it was her daddy? So you mean to tell me he saw us looking and he said nothing? He was just helping on the manhunt? Okay. I don't have any information, but I'm just going to go off the top of my head because I remember when she went missing and I was reviewing it then. And I'm glad that she's been found so our minds can be at ease. Okay, stay tuned. All right. Yeah. Okay. Bye. Hey guys, this is going to be a quick episode. Y'all know I try and keep y'all tuned in on everything going on. That's my incense, y'all. I try and keep y'all tuned in on everything going on, but this won't take too long. This is going to be a quick episode of Heartbreak Hotline to address the findings of Lori. Okay, so I'm letting y'all know where I live. Don't come to my house because I don't know you. I'm worse than a 5-year-old. I don't talk to strangers. But anyway, I want to talk about this. You see the girl on the screen. Say her name with me. Her name is Lori Paige. Say it with me. Lori Paige. Lori, we are sorry. We're sorry. I'm sorry for the mother that let you down. I'm sorry for the father that mind was so disturbed and dark that he did what he did. But I want you to know that there is somebody that sits high and look low, and I know you with him. You away from all the BS we deal with here, but it doesn't make it okay because according to your teachers, you was hungry for knowledge. You were smart. You would get up and go to school. You showed enthusiasm at your school, but he couldn't let you be happy. He didn't let you live. He took you from us, one of our lights, somebody that could have made one of us smile. He took you, and I'm mad about it, okay? So let's get into this article, because if I could get into that cell and harm him myself, yeah, I'm one of them. If I could break him in half by myself, I would. Because let me tell you something, I'm 6 foot tall. I used to wonder and be like, God, why am I so tall? Why I'm so large? Baby, I use it now. I'm grateful because it saved me the harm of some of the things that some of my friends and some of the women that I know that are petite and tiny have went through. I have a daughter who talks to me about everything, okay? Everything. My daughter is now 18, and you know what my daughter said to me one day? She said, Mama, don't these men know that I'm a child? Why are they stopping their cars to try and pick me up? She told me the story of some man who saw her. He was old. Stopped when she was at the bus stop, and she told him no. He went around the school and came back again, asking if she needed a ride, as if she changed her mind. Let me tell you something. A lot of people that look like they're your friends are not your friends. A lot of people that smile in your face are not kind people. And it is time to make it known. You have two sides. You have good and bad. And y'all need to choose. I'm over this. I'm single. Yeah, I am. I lay down every night by myself. Ask me why. Because, you know, I done gave 2 of them a chance, baby. I done had 2 long-term relationships, 11 and 7. And they was both H-E double hockey sticks. But I still prayed. I still gave God praise. And he delivered me. Okay? Some of these people aren't good. But let's get into this because I don't want this to go too long. Tallahassee police turn to community as they continue to hunt for missing 12-year-old. We're going to go back to when she went missing and what we know today. 8 months have passed since 12-year-old Lori Paige went missing. Now, after running dry, law enforcement is asking for the community's help to find her. Nobody has heard from Lori since she went missing, not even her family or friends. If you've seen her, if you think you've seen her, if you know something, No matter how small it might be, please contact us, Tallahassee Police Department Anna Drake said. If you think it's not important, it might be important in conjunction with something else. That's the pleas from the police department, the ones that y'all say don't care. Tallahassee police reported that she was last seen June 3rd in the 1200 block of Continental Court off Ocala Road near San Luis Mission Park. There's been no sign of her since. But guess what? She made it home. She went in her house and she closed the door to where she thought she was safe. Drake, who is leading the search for Lori, says she and her colleagues chased every lead they gotten to no avail because the perpetrator knew all along where she was. Drake told the police Tallahassee Democrat last July that investigators had suspicious someone was helping her. This was the second time Lori had run away and had been reported missing, and friends had helped her before. So, let me read this. This was the second time Lori had run away. That means something was happening in that house when you know about something was going on. They initially didn't suspect foul play because all signs pointed to a voluntary runaway. But at this point, because of how much time has passed, Drake said that possibility is also being considered. Another complication, Lori didn't have social media accounts like a lot of kids do. This is the article that I read. A digital footprint is crucial when detectives are working to find someone, and without it, they basically have to start from scratch. TPD has investigated 1,256 missing juvenile cases between 2021 and 2023. Of those, 7 are still open, with a case from 2021 being the longest missing juvenile case at TPD. Way to go, TPD, for keeping looking, for continuing to look for her. Her case is unique, Drake said. I've never had a juvenile who has been missing this long without any contact. She added, everyone is concerned for her welfare. That's why we're reaching out. We want the community
She was
to give
an
us some
eager
sort of
student,
lead.
happy to
The link
learn.
of her being missing is very concerning to us. So from the research and the videos and the things that I watched, they say Lori was a good student. She would go to school. The teachers had mentioned that she would be waiting by the door. That's excited to learn. That's how my daughter are. A lot of our girls are excited to learn. But what we need to address is what is taking the excitement from them. This is a tedious subject, and I'm putting a warning label on it. But I'm going to go over the major signs of child abuse. Sudden change in behavior. After being abused, a child may show some changes in behavior, such as getting bad grades in school or seeming different from their usual self. Pregnancy or sexually transmitted diseases, STDs. Sexually transmitted diseases in pregnancy in children and young people are a dead giveaway of sexual abuse. Withdrawal from others. She was not around a lot of friends from the reviews. From what the report said. Abused children often feel lonely because they don't think anyone will understand their situation. So they distance themselves from their close friends and family. Suspicious or unexplained marks on the body. Physically abused children frequently turn up with bruise marks or unexplained injuries on their bodies. It is often accompanied by inconsistent explanations. Always scared and watchful. Being abused takes a toll on their mental well-being. They always look over their shoulder as if someone is after them. Changes in appetite, mood, and sleeping patterns. Abused children often suffer from anxiety-related illness. They also result in problematic sleeping patterns and unhealthy eating habits. So these are the signs that we need to look for. Part 2, we will discuss the findings of Lori. What God says about whatever you do in the dark is going to be revealed. So you can run and you can hide, but whatever you do will be revealed. I don't like this. I know no one does, but it makes me especially angry because I don't understand the mind of people who think and move in such a low manner and have their thoughts and attention focused on a child. Stay tuned for part 2.